couldn't even fucking do that shit right. I'm so flustered. Not really. I'm just joking. Ladies. No. You know what? You don't deserve that song. No. That's wisdom. You don't deserve it. Y'all can get this. We do Summer in Miami with y'all. Are Women of the Devil, Part 2. I want to talk. I want to let a woman talk. How about that? Since everybody gonna look at this video and think they know what they talking about, and I'm just talking shit, and I'm just sexist, and whoopie whoopie wappy wappy wappy. Let's let a woman talk. How about that? And then we'll go from there. Hold up. Oh shit. Now, this is very, very important information because there's so many brothers that have lost their kids in the court system. They lost their financial, sanctuary. They lost their life. They lost their freedom. Fucking around with these wicked ass humans. Wicked than a motherfucker. Before I get started, always remember the devil is a deceiver. So that means it's a motherfucking liar. Okay? And you're going to understand why women, this one time on earth, lie so motherfucking much. Okay? Let's check this out.
Share and subscribe, and I'ma holla at y'all next time.
Okay, so this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years now. I remember what the Bible said about women and like the evil spirit, what the Bible says about the Jezebel spirit and, things I see that women do, things I know and heard that women do. The paternity issue, how these women lay next to a man for years, looking a kid in the eyes for years, knowing there's no relation. How good men get stomped out, how kids are just used for a check. I've come to the conclusion that I think women are just pure evil. Like I really think women are just pure evil. Women are naturally evil beings, I believe. And only a woman who's honest about our natural nature of being deceptive can change it. Like, for example, I know that naturally there's a selfish, gimme, I want that type of way about me. So
now, before we finish, I want women to understand why they look at themselves so much in the mirror. Why you would gyrate the part of your body where dookie comes out of and expect everybody to just be such an awe and flabbergasted over you. You got to think about how God works. God literally makes the wicked women or wickedness on earth gyrate the shittiest part of their body for self-gratification. I want you women to really smoke on that one. Your biggest attribute to trying to lure people in is not your words. It's the part of your body that shit comes out of. So what does that say allegorically? You know you're full of shit. That's crazy, huh? But that's how masonry works. Women don't even know what they're doing. Let's keep going.
About people, period, but especially women. So if you can't be honest and say that that's in there, then you can't deal with it and address it. And so I've noticed that the women who say they're the dopest, they're the this, they're the that are usually the worst because you have to acknowledge the beast in you in order to tame it. And so I really just think most women are natural evil, period. I just think they're evil. And not even just how they deal with men and kids makes them evil, but how they deal with each other. Women are so jealous, deceptive, conniving. Like you can just feel the evil when you are in the presence of certain women. You can walk in a room and you just feel the daggers. You just feel that demonic spirit. Women are evil. I don't care what nobody say. Women are untrustworthy, deceitful, demonic beings. I said what I said.
Now,
American Black.
Now. That was from a woman's mouth. That wasn't a dude. That wasn't a guy all in his feelings and, oh, she broke my heart and, oh, I'm so sad. No, that was out of a woman's mouth. And what did she say? She said a lot of great attributes that prove you are of the devil. She said a motherfucking dirty fucking woman will literally have a man taking care of another man's nut, knowing that it's not his. See, it's one thing if you're, taking on the role of a stepdad. You know what you're dealing with. But no. This person will literally have you taking care, loving, protecting and nurturing a whole nother man's nut. Take you to court. Like she said, they turn good men sour or defeated. You know what I'm saying? Not sour, but like defeated. They make them. Now, why would you do that? Why would you turn the good men weak when those are the reasons you have rights? See, my whole thing is this. I don't take the white people's story anymore. I don't take this story about women being persecuted and all that type stuff in ancient times. I don't believe it because, for one, the story of Sekhmet is all Egyptians. The story of Sekhmet is all Egyptians. So if Egypt is a matriarch, then what the fuck is she destroying? Why is she destroying mankind? Why is she mad? Why is she mad? Punk ass can't rule. Now, would a real man, have a problem with living off of freebies, chilling, let everybody else work hard while I just sit back, staying all pampered, feeling good? Wouldn't mind trying it once, but it's never going to happen. So, you would think living on Easy Street, a motherfucker would take it easy. No. This nigga want to do what you do. I could drive the trucks. I could go to school. I could get educated, all that different stuff. Okay. Well, why the more educated you got, the more hoish you became? Ladies, what's the story of Lucifer? Why is Lucifer kicked out of heaven? Why? And tell me this ain't you. Try to lie and say this ain't your funky ass. Lucifer did not create the heavens, the earth, the angels, nothing. But was literally going to his fellow angel brethren or sisters, whatever, and was like, yo, I don't even know why God's getting all the praise. It should be me. I'm the one playing on the instruments. I'm the head angel. I'm the whoop-de-whoop. Ain't that you, girl? Ain't that you, girl? You couldn't bust a grape in a fucking food fight. But you stay running up to big-ass people. Like, why don't women that get in men's face and act tough, why don't they ever put on the gloves and challenge, like, Mayweather or Mike Tyson or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Shaquille O'Neal? Why don't you ever go for the gusto, the thing that makes real men gladiators? Why don't you ever go for those? Why do you always just like bark and expect no one to hit you? Isn't that kind of like a weasel? Like you don't see that's a weasel energy? No, it's not. Whatever. Okay. I love women to death. But pussy don't make my world go round. So, as big bro or Lord in the flesh, I'm not afraid to make women accountable. I'm not afraid to punch them in the head because spiritually in the head. I'm not afraid to do that because I know they didn't create law. They didn't create order. They didn't create boundaries, rules. Women can get mad at this video all they want, but your child molestation has went up 80% since 2019. It's not just the white woman at the fucking Florida schools. No, it's all women. They just locked up some Hawaiian woman in California molesting kids. Black people try to act like they're not in the mix. Everybody took the movie Precious and try to say, oh, see, the dad slept with the daughter. No. What the fuck did that bitch admit when she went to Mariah Carey for that counseling session? She admitted that she let the dad molest the daughter, just long as he didn't leave her. Look how vain and wicked and evil women are. We just talked about how they'll have you take care of somebody else's nut. Okay, she was willing to let the man she loved sleep with her own fucking daughter, as long as he stayed with her. But y'all not of the devil. Okay. You know, OnlyFans and all that shit has blown the fuck up. Remember when porn used to be secret? You used to sneak that shit out your parents' room and shit. Go into a store, it'd be behind a curtain or something like that. Y'all everywhere. There's only so many porn men. There's no real porn star men. Ron Jeremy, Long Dong Silver. Look, these are all 70s cats. It's like, where are the famous porno men? And everybody's like, yeah, he's the man. And they've got interviews, all them. So who's the real wicked one soliciting this stuff? It's the woman. Like I said, I love women to death. But I know she is nothing more than a helpmate. That is all she is. Woman has to be of the devil because she's descending. You know what I'm saying? She's descending. She's defective. Women don't want to believe that. They don't want to believe that they're the defective being on earth. They think it's man. Can't be. You can talk all that scientific bullshit you want. Man comes with spermatozoa that he does not have to shoot. He will not lose once a month. As long as he's not going for any climax, you know, whether jacking off or having, he keeps his stuff for his whole life. Never loses a drop. But you are guaranteed to bleed. Oh, some women don't have periods. That's even worse. Bitch, you can't even make life or help make life better yet. Let me say that. So that's nothing to be proud of. Now you're just a defect. You can't do anything. You ain't have fucking eggs. Like, you don't even bleed. You're just useless. So let's not talk about them. Let's talk about the ones that do bleed. Okay? Why can't you hold in your own self? Why are you made like this? Why are you made to secrete milk and bleed blood and bleed fucking eggs? And just, why are you just falling apart? You can't sustain yourself. You're the over-emotional one. Talking about house chores and kids and shit. Oh, this is so hard. You don't understand how hard. Man, dads will make cleaning up chores a fucking game. They will literally make their kids get into role-playing, acting and shit. Like, all right, you're a soldier. Woo-doo-woo. Men, by the time the mom get home, dad's all having fun and shit. We all see Mrs. Doubtfire. That nigga was never stressed. It was the woman stressed. So she's stressed at work. She's stressed the fuck out society. At home, the kids, I can't take it. She's a walking fucking, like, accident, motherfucker. She can't do shit right. It's not her world to rule. And she proves it every time. Now, we're saying women are of the devil because they weak. The devil is no offense, ladies, the devil is a punk bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's a deceiver. He's lying to the energy, better yet. It's not a he. The energy is a liar. It's a deceiver. Okay, if you were the weaker vessel on earth, that means you can't beat up nothing. She can't beat up nothing. We see countless of mothers afraid of their 13-year-old son because he's 13 years old, but he'll fuck her up, beat her ass, kill that motherfucker. It's like, oh, God, I got to call your dad. Oh, what's going on? Who made y'all not have no men in the house? So what did she do in turn? The devil. Now these niggas don't even rebel against their mama. They only do that if they got some outside street influence. Nah, they start wearing their mama purse. She started accepting it. She started saying, oh, that's just how my baby is. That's how he was born. He always been like that. No, he hasn't. You literally been indoctrinating this motherfucker around nothing but pantyhose. If I teach you that, if I feed you dog shit and I find a way that it won't make you sick, and I feed that to you your whole life, you're going to look at dog shit as a delicacy. But no, I'm playing. Okay, that's the same thing that these women do to children. Who's that, what they call her, Miss Shirley. This is a 3-year-old fucking kid. Or called the child Miss Shirley. Got her doing the little boot dance and stuff. She's a 3-year-old girl. She learned that from. You don't see the devil? I always try to tell people, it's like, don't give the woman too much credit, because then she's going to think she's tough. I'm not saying the devil like, you know, some, like a horror movie or something. Always remember, you know, this is all allegory. Even the Archangel Michael went down to hell and beat the shit out the devil. So don't get it twisted. All that stuff in the book, if you notice, the devil really don't kill nobody. Really don't. It's really God doing most of the killing. The devil ain't really killing nobody. He's deceiving people, but he ain't really known to like, oh, he ain't killed him. No, it's God. So if man is of righteousness and women are of wickedness, then who is God? Man. And people be like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, what I'm saying is the ultimate spirit came to man. It didn't come to women. When the book comes out, you don't see no women at the Council of Nicaea. There ain't no fucking women in that drawing. Most people were illiterate when the book comes out. How is the book introduced to most humanity? Through a preacher. It's one dude giving out all his fucking information. No, ain't nobody else holding the book with him. It's just one dude. So I'm saying that to say this. When you get stories in the Bible that are about women, you know what I'm saying? Like Ruth or Sarah or, you know, any of the good, decent women in the Bible. I don't even know if Sarah is one of them. I think it's Rebecca that's one. But even when you read them stories, they're for the interpretation of man. This is how you're supposed to reflect on women. This is what it is. It's not for women to read that shit. They're not supposed to gain nothing from it. The book is not for you. God did not come to you. If he did, you damn sure wouldn't be out here soliciting your little Duke shoe box. You know what I'm saying? Your little poo-poo shoe. You wouldn't be just dancing out on gyrating on everything. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be out here teaching kids to be loud and rude and disrespectful. You wouldn't be doing nothing like that. You'd be making schools, which you don't. You just want to be in the damn school and act like, oh, you're smarter than everybody, but it's like you didn't make the school. You didn't come up. You're not a teacher at all. It's man that get boring after a while because he always trying to teach somebody something. Women don't be trying to teach nobody shit. They be trying to learn stuff secretly and use it against people. That's what they do. They're not out here teaching no damn wisdom. And even if they got some wisdom, we know it's not from them because all of the sacred lodges and temples were made by man, designed and for man. No master mason fucking class. What they call the daughters of the rainbow, the daughters of the Masons. Nigga, they call them daughters. Fucking Eastern Star, nigga. Fucking, you're not the fucking master. You're not the master. So it's like, I don't, like I said, I know I'm here to protect the weaker species on Earth. I understand that. And hence why in this book, God never kills the devil. The devil works for me. It's my teacher. It's my teacher. How many of these bitches got lied to you until you stop listening to them? How many times you got to pay for a free meal that don't get you nowhere until you stop doing it? Doesn't that make sense? It's like, doesn't that make sense? Okay. So women of today, not in my life, not in y'all life, I'm just saying of today, you'll have a lot of these conversations where they're like, men are not hollering at them. Men are not tripping off them. Men are not looking at them. Ain't nobody like checking for you anymore. You might get a heart, a like, a star on some internet shit, but in reality, nobody's really barking at you anymore. Some people say they're afraid of the laws, you know what I'm saying? Because women are like, oh, you know, I'm being harassed. Nah. In truth, you showed the devil in you. You showed that you really don't care about humanity. Once we seen, like, because motherfuckers be going with stats. Y'all be going with your mouth. No, motherfuckers go with stats. Once we seen 68 million abortions in America alone. Once we seen y'all on, like, police encounters and you loud and ratchet, or you stealing, or you driving reckless, or you drunk and you got kids with you. It's like, once we seen you take countless of good men to court and rob them blind. Once we seen you set up good men and get them killed. Once we started noticing certain things you were doing, that's when men had to self-reflect on what the Lord been told them. Sekhmet, destroyer of mankind. Eve bites the apple first. It makes you realize good and bad. Okay, so she knows good and bad, and then she would still offer it to her motherfucking man to get them both kicked out the garden because the bitch didn't want to be by herself. She already knew what was going to happen next. She already knew she was getting kicked the fuck out. But wait a minute. Why don't you want to get kicked the fuck out? Go with the bitch ass snake that fucking talked to you. Because the snake never got kicked out the garden. The snake gets chopped down off his leg. So now it has to slither around. But it don't get kicked out the garden. Why? Because it works for God. It's called temptation. Why do you think these women come out here trying to look so good? Trying to tempt you. A lot of them don't even want to fuck you. They want your dopamines like a vampire. They want your dopamines. They want you to suck on them like, oh, love me. And that's why you have to eat pussy. You notice that. That's funny, too. That's funny. You got to suck on it. You got to eat pussy. Like, oh, man, they got to suck dick. Very true. But what I'm saying is, you notice that, right? Like, you see how they're luring you in. Why? That's the energy they're coming from. That's the energy they're coming from. Now, I can hear women right now. They're like, oh, it's kind of a one-sided conversation. You're not talking about all the noble, great women. Neither are y'all. Why are they not publicized on TV more than Cardi B? How did Cardi B make it? How did Lil' Kim, all these motherfuckers, how did they even make it? If y'all so noble and you're so righteous and there's really no badness in you, you're just where's your brand Nubian? That's a good question. Females, where's your Rakim? Where's your brand Nubian? Where's your creating religious sects that help rise your people up? Shit, from the NOIs to the Black Panthers, and they'd be like, oh, women were involved in that. No, I didn't say involved. I said invent. Where's your fucking Harlem Globetrotters? Like, where's your inspiration at, ladies? If y'all give a damn about humanity so much, why ain't y'all ever made a clip that blew up, like that everybody wanted to be a part of? Why don't y'all have nothing like that? Men have countless of things they have built. Shit, Big Brothers, the Boys and Girls Club, the fucking daycares, the hospitals. I like, bruh, we can go forever. Because the sad truth, ladies, you are the weaker vessel. You're not supposed to build the roof. You're not even supposed to be inspired to want to. We taught you to love the kids. We taught you to nurture the kids. How do we know this? Because you got post-mortem. Some of you bitches will literally kill your newborn goddamn baby. How the fuck you gonna tell us you the fucking nurturer? What, because you got titties to suck? That makes you the nurturer? Oh, I nurtured the kid. Who brought her the food to eat? She's 8 months pregnant. Her feet are swollen. She can barely walk around. She's having heat flashes. She's fucking dizzy as fuck. She got to sit down. Okay, this is way back in the day. There ain't no lazy boys. Ain't no smooth comfortable chair. So who's making the fucking relaxing spot on the little dirt hill with a bunch of fucking big leaves and shit and trying to keep her comfy and bring her a little food to drink, eat and a little something to drink and sitting right next to her, holding her down? And who was that hand that she grabbed when she was going through them fucking, come on, bro. Man is the nurturer. That's why alpha males don't eat until everybody else eats. Alpha males are the first ones to show up and the last ones to leave. Alpha males make sure everybody gets off the battlefield before they get off the battlefield. See, they don't talk about real knowledge. People talk about alpha male like they can get all the women and they're buff and they make money. And the fuck does that got to do with anything? Which one would you rather really be, alpha, beta, or sigma? I always tell motherfuckers I'm a sigma. Because I can do what both you dumb motherfuckers do, but I can do it without you. I don't need you niggas. I can do it on my motherfucking own. That's the sigma. That's the stoic person that they're talking about. Strong, silent type. Ain't got to deal with you bastards. But back to you ladies. Like you got to understand. You are a friend here. You are supposed to be a comrade, a helpmate. But esoterically and through the science of duality, because you got to remember, everything in the universe is duality. The universal law is duality. So if the man is the builder, he would have to be the righteous one. He made the roof. He made the gun to protect. He stood his chest out to defend. He has to be the righteous one. It makes sense. You are the commandeer. And my dear, you need to calm it down. And you need to stop teaching foolery and fuckery because we have enough. Let's say it like that. We have enough. Okay? We're not knocking the hoes. We're not knocking the drug dealers and the killers. And yes. You want a little entertainment. You're like, okay, we understand. But we're all full in stock. Let's say it like that. We need some cool people. We want people that know how to de-escalate situations without police even having to show up. We want those type of people. We want thinkers. That's the type of earth we want. We don't want a bunch of supposedly smart people, but really they're like homo elites, and that's the only thing inspirational they think they can bring is everybody being gay. That's the only thing. If you never noticed that with these world summits and all they're ever trying to push is how to, it's like some old shit. Nigga, this gay stuff is old. That shit, Sodom and Gomorrah, that's old as fuck, bro. Your agenda, you're just obviously gay, sir. Ma'am, lady, person, you're obviously just gay. Just come out and say it. But you don't have to fucking try to make it the new thing of the world. It's not new. And it never fucking produces. So who cares? Why don't y'all want to, like, advance children or something? Have mega brain kids and shit. Motherfuckers build a whole goddamn city at 9. Just him and 10 other dudes and shit. Like, and they were all like 9, 10 years old. They built a whole fucking city. Why don't you want to do that, motherfucker? It's always something old. They always want to help something old and outdated. It's like, no. Why don't you want to help what's new, what's fresh, what's innovative? I don't understand that. But ladies, y'all are the main ones who would do that shit. That's another reason that we know y'all are the devil. Y'all do some weird shit. And y'all don't say that men like it. Because men didn't even introduce it. You introduced it. Women will fucking masturbate with a goddamn piece of rubber. Been banging her fucking coochie out. Will pull that motherfucker out and put it in her fucking mouth. Suck on it. And say she like her pussy juice. There's not a noble, straight man on fucking earth that has ever nutted in his hand and ate it. You don't do disgusting, sick, homo shit like that. You don't do that, baby. What the fuck? But this motherfucker will do it with no problem. She even lick her own titties and shit. You like that? Fuck is wrong with you, girl? You got the devil in you, girl. You got the devil in you. Men like it. No. You're introducing this shit, claiming that we like it. But we don't even know if you're having sex with men because men don't leave their children. Men don't want to have a beautiful woman and not put a ring on her. Men don't not want to be nice to you. But what did you say? The nice guy finishes last. I don't like nice guys. I don't like squares and nerds. I want a tough guy. Okay. Look at the education in America. And remember, these slogans are coming from America. Look at the education in America. And y'all gonna try to blame the book like the book reads itself. That's wrong. That's so wrong. That's wrong. You're giving us bad spermatozoa. You're giving us athletes and criminals Criminals break the law. They're obviously not that bright because the law was meant to be respected and followed. Law can be order. Law can be discipline. It's the same thing. The laws of discipline. Motherfucker, it's like these are codes of conduct. That's what civilization is. And that's what man made. Y'all women love getting your nails done. You love buying that Gucci Louis Vuitton. You love being able to socialize with different nations. You love being able to eat at different places. Okay, that's all part of society. Who created that? The person you're not listening to, who's telling you that's why you're of the devil. Now, the devil has to bow down at the end. Once God shows his face, even the devil must bow. All knees shall bend. Christ Lord, which is what? Higher thought, information. Remember, there's no spooks on this channel. I don't do that, guys. Like, I'm not jerking off with y'all. Not. Sorry, y'all can do that in your life. I'm not doing it. I know I have a brain. I'm a human. I read. Only humans can read. So, in the beginning with the word, what the fuck is word to a dog? Arf? Yeah, and it said the Lord is arf. So obviously not for him. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is the word to the moose? Yeah, and thou shalt not. I'm not gonna play with y'all. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not gonna play with y'all. So it's all allegory. So women are not of the devil because they're scary or nothing like that. No, but she is scary because she'll destroy humanity. She'll destroy society. All just because she's mad. She just wants her way. We see women in fucking court. They be talking while the judge talking. Like, just watch. Like, y'all got the internet now. Just look for women, ratchet women. Just look for it, and you'll see them everywhere. It's not just getting in fights outside in the street. No, you'll see them in court. You'll see them in fucking schools. You'll see them in fucking sports events. You'll see them everywhere. Running their fucking mouth. Knowing they can't stomp a mud hole and no man in the room. And be talking to men like that. Don't even be talking to women like that. Be talking to men like that. Yelling at police officers and shit. You be like, this is tripping. Like, bruh, you'd have been knocked out if you was a dude. Motherfuckers be trying to be nice and shit, put the handcuffs on. Like, man, they slam dudes on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. You fucking move, asshole. I'll fucking blow your fucking head off, man. Freeze, son of a bitch. Like, they don't go through none of that. Ma'am. It'd be 59 fucking ma'ams. 59 ma'ams? Man, they told sir like 3 times. So you refuse to get out of the car. All right. The fuck out! Fuck out! Like, brother. We're all pity-patting you when we should be disciplining you. Ain't gotta whoop your ass, but nah, you need to be like rejected for a minute. You need to shit. You need to fucking close all the male fucking mechanics for a minute and let you figure it out. Yep, right at wrench. Yep, it's a leak. Where is it? Only God will know. Figure it out, girl. You can do it. Oh, there's a fucking hole in my roof. Ah, shit. I've been there before. You can get it, girl. You got that? Oh my God, it's 15 guys. They're all killers. They're just shooting people and stuff. You can help me escape. Exit. Yeah, I could play Superman, but not today, ma'am. I got to go. You got to figure this shit out. Women wouldn't like that too much. We can have society without women. It's not going to last forever, but we can have it. But society can't live without man. I give women 1 month. They'll be doing the dumbest shit ever. They'll be killing their cable ladies and shit because something went wrong. Now who's going to fucking fix the technician, bitch? You ain't killed all the goddamn cable ladies. Motherfuckers would just be doing the dumbest shit because you know how motherfuckers live. Ain't no businesses making money because females ain't tipping, and they be complaining about food that ain't nothing wrong with it. Trying to get free fucking shit. I was a little brat right there. Man, don't give a fuck. If that shit is ruined, that's one thing. But it's like, man, a little fucking burnt on top. Man, don't give a fuck about that. Anyway, pass the fucking sauce. Thank you. Starving all fucking day. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Here's the thing. Women be bragging about yoga and shit and being vegans and all that. Check this out, sister girl. Which one of y'all is gonna round up the shit to turn it into the fertilizer and put it on the fucking dirt to make the fucking plants? I've never seen a female septic tank worker. Never. I've rarely ever seen a female garbage person, and they weren't like on the truck like that. They were like at the fucking garbage fucking place. I'm saying, which one of y'all is going, in the plumbing business like that? So have your butt crack out while you fucking put the snake down the toilet and fish out some dookie and stuff. Which one of y'all doing that? Because y'all do dookie. You wave that dookie shooter all around this motherfucker. That's all y'all do is gyrate your dookie shooter. So it's like, you take a shit. Which one of y'all going in the sewers and unplugging pipes and shit? Shit, how many of you motherfuckers is it going to take to hold that high pressure fire hose when y'all have a fire? Man, sometimes that shit takes like 6-8 fucking men to hold that motherfucking dog. And firefighters be big as fuck. Bruh, that shit is not a joke. That would be making me laugh when they be talking about the female firefighter that was gay. I was like, bitch, I don't see you holding the fucking hose like that. Shut up. You ain't holding that fucking hose there. Sometimes it takes 8 men, 8 strong men to hold this fucking hose, bro. That's how much pressure is coming out of this bitch. Which one of y'all females gonna clean them skyscraper windows? Fuck that. I got a better one for you. Y'all love amusement. You love a thrill, don't you? Which one of y'all is climbing up them roller coasters, fucking ladder stairs? And I know everybody's seen them. Everybody looked at them like, nigga, whoever is working on this motherfucker, that nigga is crazy. Nigga, I would never go the fuck up there. Hell no. What the fuck you think them handle things is for? Somebody up there. You women gonna do that? How many of y'all gonna run in that burning building and save somebody and shit? The only woman I've ever seen run inside of a burning building to save a kid was Helen from Candyman. I'm the first and only person to ever use that reference. I guarantee it. But that's the only time I've ever seen that. Like, very rare, a woman's gonna pull out some Superman shit and run. And then if she's fast enough to jump in front of a bullet, oh no, we never tested it. I've seen females get tased. Okay, oh my god, I'm ready. Oh my god, I'm tasing. Oh. And yeah, dudes be acting up too, but I've seen dudes take that taser. I've seen police get into a motherfucker, shoot the taser off. She didn't do nothing anymore. Yeah, you harder than that. It's a whore. Oh shit, y'all might have to shoot this nigga. But y'all women, y'all gonna do that? We gotta lift something. And we ain't got no machinery. Machinery broke. It's not gonna be fixed till next week. Cause see, you gotta have craftsmanship to know how to do everything, motherfucker. You don't see women in certain trades. Not even just STEM, like engineering. It's like, nigga, the fuck are you gonna do when the fucking car breaks down? Like, nigga, what would you do? Oh, we only need men for that. Girl, you'd have to whoop him. Why you saying stupid stuff like that? We can control men. Not physically, it beat you to sleep. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we control mentally. No, you don't, motherfucker. If he says you're not going anywhere and you try to go out and then he puts the physical in it, nigga, you're not going out. So it's like, you really don't control anything, motherfucker. We're letting you slide. That's pretty much what life is in America for the woman. We're letting you slide because in the East, certain women can't even fucking go to school. Can't even read. They ain't, and isn't that wrong? Bruh, I don't fucking know. They don't have a bunch of strip clubs neither. They don't have a bunch of children having kids out of wedlock unless it's one of them Prince King motherfuckers who married her when she was 5 years old. Sick motherfuckers. I never said I was down with their shit neither, but when it comes to certain things about women, I think they understand. Can't make this motherfucker too smart because then she's gonna become a smart ass, and a smart ass gonna have to know how to defend itself because this is a big world. The lion don't give a damn that you a human being. You gonna maul your face off. The fucking great grizzly bear don't give a damn that you a human being. Yeah, eat your ass like a fucking salmon. You know what I mean? Man had to make society. I had to cut these trees. I had to push this dirt. I had to build this up for you to be comfortable enough to run your fucking mouth. So, man is telling you, you are of the devil. because you're not selfless. Man is selfless. Man is a giver. He'll go out there and work all day to give it to somebody. He wants somebody to give it to. He don't want the shit. He don't value fucking money. That's a boy. A boy is valuing a bunch of glamour and stuff that you can't take with you when you leave. A man wants something to be with while he's here and grow and then go. That's what it's about. Now you can have riches and greatness. Who the fuck don't want that? Yeah, but that's a bonus. That's a plus. You know what I'm saying? The fresh paint job is the bonus. That's the plus. But the car is what's getting you from A to B. It's still the car at the end of the day. If you understand my analogy, what I'm trying to tell you. Women are takers. They're not receivers in this day and time. Receiving comes with reception. So she's going to reciprocate because she can hear. It's coming back and forth. That's how dialogue is. Two-way street. They're not receivers. They're takers now. Because man has made life in earth real comfortable for them, which is good. It's a good thing. But women need to understand that, now that if you watch this video, now that you've heard what I'm saying, you need to start fucking more nerdy men. We need your help. Like, we need your help. You know what I'm saying? White people are shortening in their numbers, but look at the numbers they're leaving us with. A bunch of homos and weirdos. It's like the majority of what's on TV that they're willing to broadcast is this fruitcake weirdo shit. So that's the majority of them. The righteous ones that's telling you believe in a higher spirit and make families look. Y'all don't like them. Y'all don't listen to them. So that's a small portion. Even if Trump won, it doesn't matter. The crowd is still like LA riots or protests, Chicago protests. See, that's still the main crowd. So what we're saying is, it's up to your vagina, okay, to realize that most women are stuck with the same dude that they have kids with. I didn't say go out there and make a bunch of random babies with random dudes. I want you to have 3-4 kids with the same person. That's fine. That's what it's supposed to be. But can this person be of good character? That's why you're the devil, because you only go for lust. You never are in love. You never are, because you're to the highest bidder. Most women, unless they raised right by a good dad, are sold to the highest bidder, because they're always looking for the next dopamine hit. They're looking for the next person to like them. Man don't give a fuck if you like him. Just you're gonna respect me. You're not gonna push me around. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you got to like me. You got to give a shit about me. I'll take care of myself. That's the whole point. Ladies' night, free, opening the door, women and children first. You know what I'm saying? Giving up the life raft, giving up your seat on the boat. It's like, I mean, that came with certain respect when it first started. You know what I'm saying? Even when women was free, it's not even when women were under the group of man. No, even when women were free, women took respect to a kind man. You know what I'm saying? They took respect to a man that's willing to, somebody fall on her head, he rushed to grab it. He's like, oh, thank you. Oh my God, I didn't even see. They took respect to that. Nowadays, a motherfucker would be like, that's crazy. Imagine today, somebody to fall on a motherfucking head, you rush and push him out the way and shit. That motherfucker probably get up and try to fight you, even after the shit fell. They wouldn't even recognize what fell. Oh my God, who the fuck you think you? I'm calling Ray and Pookie right now. Calling Monster and Dookie, they gonna smoke your ass. Just keep it 100. That's the fault of the ladies. Because it ain't just men that out here doing trifling shit. You got girls out here doing trifling shit too. Y'all got little kids and shit holding Lego blocks, listening to King Von and shit, imitating guns and stuff. It's like, y'all doing bad. Excuse me, y'all doing bad. Excuse me. Don't act like it's just blacks and Hispanics. We see white girls out here going crazy shit. They all gangster rapping now. Now it's some country hip hop type white girls that's coming out and shit. Like, real talk, I've seen a few of them. I'm like, But the hell is going on here? I guess being ratchet and ghetto is just not going away for now. I guess. But we need it to change. That's one thing. I'm gonna talk about my group. That's why we're still 13%. It's not just the abortions. It's not having any common sense to, for one, not have abortions, but for two, nigga, it can't be just fraternity fucking, college liberal sellout. It can't be just football playing jock with no fucking sense. It can't just be, the criminal. It's like we have to get some knowledge. That's why we're not going nowhere. Y'all listening to old scholars when y'all can have new ones, but you're not inventing them anymore because this woman keeps sleeping with fucking ratchet minds. It's a ratchet mind. It's a very, very, very big world. So much is going on in this one earth. On this one earth. So much is going on. And you would dedicate your life to somebody who can't even follow the rules of engagement on earth, which is the law. You would lose it all to someone who spends their whole life chasing or playing with balls. A child. An athlete is a child. You are spending your whole life playing with a ball. Boy, you did that on the damn recess playground. This is what you want to do with this. I told you the world is very big. It's a very big place. There's so much going on here. This is what you want to make our army full of. And look, neither one of these things, whether it's the rapper, the singer, neither one of these things do anything for their people or their community. All the little the turkey, on Thanksgiving, the turkeys and all the we came out to the park or the school, we donate 10 grand, right? It goes nowhere. That ain't no different than Umar Johnson posing in front of that school and never teaching a class for a minute. Ladies, y'all are the devil, which means you're a deceiver. You can't whoop nobody ass on earth. You can beat up women. We're not talking about women. We're talking about the opposite of women. You can't whoop nobody ass on earth. Even if you're stronger than a man, he'll still outsmart you. We're the one who made it honorable, don't hit somebody when they're down, when their back's turned. You can flip that shit off real quick. Turn right and devious and mischievous like you. Set you up, tell you one something, come to a door, say, oh! That happens all the time. So it's like, you can't whoop nobody. You did not create masonry because you don't build shit. You didn't create the esoterics because it's like, I'll use my group. Black women know they ain't a rut because y'all do all this sage lighting and all these ancestor talk, and y'all's 13%. Your group's going nowhere. You have 20 million abortions. You claim that you're the most graduate in America. No, you fucking lied. How you sweep the Asians under the rug? They're destroying you. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about in your group? That's fine. There's more women, there's more black women in America than black men. Everybody knows that. Who's getting shot more by police? Who's fucking getting aborted more? Y'all was on some feminism kick. You don't think most of them aborted babies out of that 20 million was boys? Come on, I ain't stupid. But you probably having sex with a dummy anyway, so, I guess these were, useless fucking soldiers anyway. Yes, thank you. I don't know. Ladies need to. Wow, I just noticed that. Hold on. Motherfuckers don't even know how to knit sweaters anymore. It's like, nigga, you can't keep a nigga warm in this motherfucker. Niggas don't even know how to make anything from scratch anymore. Motherfuckers are just Betty Crockett recipe ass motherfuckers. Y'all probably don't even know what Betty Crockett is. You probably know who Marie Callender is, Bob Evans and shit. Again, already pre-made shit. Yo. Hey, yo, I appreciate that shit. Hey, if somebody had to notice that, yo, you get a star for that one. Yeah, I try to come with some fly shit. But, yo, bro, we care about y'all because, you know, we need y'all to continue. We know what the Stargate is. We're the ones who calculated your eggs. You calculated your cycle. We calculated your eggs. We know that y'all only hold so much. In a sick way. Very sick way. This is why them small hats was cracking them young girls back in the day as soon as they bled. This is why, because they was trying to make life. Remember, these motherfuckers is dying. They're getting killed off, famine, putting on the. They got to procreate. So that's why they taking on 9, 12-year-olds as soon as she bleed. Like, yo, I make a baby. But that's very dangerous. It's a very young seed. First of all, it's fucking perverted and sick, but it's like that's also very dangerous. Young seeds, young vessel. Not fully developed yet. You know what I'm saying? She might die during the pregnancy. They don't give a fuck. They just want the baby. Nigga, you just lost the person too. So I'm trying to make sense out of this sick shit that they was doing back in the day. But it's like the process of life is man and woman. But she's the helpmate. You're just the helper, love. Like, you gotta understand, that's why you bleed out that egg every month. You carry no life. That's why you so vindictive and rude and evil and you talk to people like you crazy and stuff because that's you. You know you walk in death. That's why you want something exciting. You want something because you're not exciting. You're boring. You know you are. That's why you want people to entertain you because you're not exciting. You're mad. You're sad. You're depressed. Why? Who wouldn't be if every month I knew I was going to have to cramp the fuck up and bleed and fucking fuck on my new drawers I just got there. They had Kirby on it. I like them motherfuckers. Fuck. Dealing with a lot. I never said you weren't, but hey, there's a story trying to help you about why you go through what you go through. God said we can eat from everything in the garden except this one. But yeah, that's because he doesn't want you to know the difference between good and evil. Eve, love. Why, if God has you in the Garden of Eden, and he says you can pick from any tree that you want except the tree of knowledge of good and evil, why wouldn't you eat from the tree of life first? Because surely thee will die, right? But if you ate from the tree of life, you would have everlasting life. You would never even have to worry about that. But see, that's for another conversation. What I would like women to understand is that's why you're cursed in life. That's why you're the devil. Because at the end of the day, you don't listen. You don't listen. You're the hardest person to communicate with. On earth is the woman. She will go on and on. They have literally made jokes about you. Man, sorry. Woman. Sorry. You're not an honorable person. Adam had to be honorable. That's why God banged on Adam. God really doesn't bang on Eve. He banged on Adam. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, son? I gave you all this stuff, dog. All I told you was keep your bitch in check. That was it. Like, y'all go to a party and shit. Your shorty get drunk. She knocking over fucking fine china and stuff. She irritating fucking gas. Yo, son. Yo, man, I got you by the lakes and shit. All this beautiful stuff. Like, all I told you was control your bitch. Am I lying? Like, I hate to be so direct and put it that way. Am I lying? You all the God shit. This is Garden of Eden, son. This is Garden of Eden, kid. Yo, land of milk and honey, baby. You made it, son. You my first motherfucking creation, B. Holla at your boy. You my first human creation. Holla at your boy, right? Allegory. Peep the story. He's so happy. Let you name the animals, B. I let you mow and terrain the land, son. I let you do great things, man. Let you build out here. All I told you was keep your broad in check. First Viper came around her. She fell. It's not disrespectful to women. He said you a sucker for suckers. And a man always got to pull your coattail and put your ass in check. But here's the real truth, fellas, also. You got to check that motherfucking demon or serpent or viper, however you want to look at it. I always say, soon as Eve said what she was saying about, oh, we can eat from any tree. I'd be like, Eve, who the fuck are you talking to? Oh, it's the serpent. Who the fuck is you, man? This is I, the serpent. And I was telling her about it. You don't tell my fucking woman about nothing, man. Yo, Father said we don't eat from that shit. That's the end of it. It was too late. She had already ate. Then this nigga go. So she's already dirty, fellas. She's already dirty. Every woman you approach at the age that we are, because you guys aren't kids, you're not innocent. Every woman you approach has a game to her. She has to, because she's already bit the apple. She already knows the allure of her pussy, and everybody wants a woman, and yeah, you know, men go crazy over ass and nothing. Why did we do all this? What the fuck was all the building for? What the fuck was all the fucking great aspiration for? What are we doing this for? Pussy. No, not just to fuck it. No, it makes a life. I'm being vulgar, but no, in truth, it's about love, motherfucker. That's what creates people. Kings and queens, even if you don't want to say wife and husband. Before wife and husband, it was kings and queens. You separated yourselves from everybody else. You made it just you and you. You are two. That's it. Okay, what comes after holy matrimony, which is sex? Children. That's what it is. So it's like, that's what it is. You're the helpmate. He's the groom. He has to groom you. Motherfuckers can turn that into some perverted shit. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're supposed to sweep her off her feet. You're supposed to make her feel like she is the best thing on earth. It's only her. And it's like, in return, she's supposed to honor you and build you and wrap around your goals. That's what she's supposed to do. Be a great helpmate. Y'all didn't suck into your Eve. Y'all even be bragging about the Eve gene and I'm from outer space. You just be fantasizing all day. That's what you love to do, and it's cool. If you were giving us good product, and that's all women. That's black, white, can't. If y'all was giving us good product, we wouldn't be having this product. I'm saying the dude who invented the fuel out of fucking old plastic and shit. I wonder who's his mom and dad. I really do. It's like, I really do. Little TJ that went through the brain had sad enough shit. I hope he make it. But it's like, for him to even be on that kick, it's like, who's his mom, yo? We got to start analyzing, like, people that made good kids. You know what I'm saying? Look at the parents, yo. What were they about? What was they on? I don't think they was on a lot of this ratchet, stupid stuff that is being promoted nowadays and the energy that people are giving it, but it's mainly women. Y'all the ones could have been stopped all of it. You can't say men only care about your body if you're not protesting in front of the strip clubs. Y'all protest everything else. You want to abort your kids. You want to murder humans. They're not a human yet. It's a bitch. Didn't you go through the process? All of us went through the process. What kind of stupid shit is that? How you gonna argue with the fucking embryo when you was an embryo before you became an asshole? It's called the process. What the fuck? Like, nigga, how you gonna clip the seed and say it's not a flower? I know what seed I fucking got. It's a dandelion seed. It's gonna grow a fucking dandelion. What are you talking about? You're stopping the process. It is a fucking human. That's how humans are made. Who even gave it all these different names? Who did? It's just the seed. It's the seed of life. Soon as that motherfucking spark is on, it's already building. It's already creating. It's already at work. You can't say when life starts. No. When y'all got busy in the room, you know the answer to why we're doing this. Yeah, it feels good, but the answer is to bring life. Okay. So if they don't want you being drunk while you're pregnant and smoking, okay, why would we want you gaining sperm from some fucking drug dealing knucklehead or just some sports junk? Why would the fuck would we want to fucking transfer that? And why are you always attracted to that? Because that's what's promoted. Okay, I thought it's the devil's world. I thought the devil wants you to consume and consume so he can consume you. Hansel and Gretel, she was fattening them kids up to eat them. Little Red Riding Hood, he dressed up like grandma to do what? Lure Red in to eat that motherfucker. It's like, this is why women are of the devil, because they're gonna think this video is about like really dissing them, but it's like, nah, you gotta understand what you fucking are. You get way more praise by being a good woman to a good man. That's the only time you're gonna genuinely hear somebody say they love you and mean it, because they pay them bills. They take you out, they show you a good time, they commend you, they honor you. It's like, that's the only time you're gonna get that truth, or by your parents. But just by social media and motherfuckers you ain't never gonna meet, ain't never gonna touch you and stuff, it's like, how, even if it is genuine, it's like, how genuine is that to the actual touch, to the real thing? Nothing can ever compare to it. So, to the women that do have a bunch of kids that don't have a ring and maybe have them with multiple people, I want to ask yourself a question. Who was your, like, inspirations around you? Because clearly you didn't have any that were higher off the ground than, like, dirt, really. That's just ignorant. I'm up there in age, I only got one kid. And it's not because of lack of pussy. I've had a plethora of oochie coochie. That's not the fucking point. The point is, nigga, what did you learn, motherfucker? I learned, sometimes that shit don't always work out. Motherfuckers be tripping. They try to stop you from seeing your kid. They try to, like, make up fucking bullshit stories about you ain't pay no fucking for no diapers. Motherfuckers do all types of dumb stuff. So, hey, I learned, the next one got to be right. That got to be married and, like, I'm done. But, nah, you learn a lot from experience in life. And one thing I have to say about women is you ain't as humane as you claim. You be talking about death penalty. How y'all don't like that, but y'all be the first one that get a motherfucker killed by your mouth. From Emmett Till to countless niggas today. And it ain't even just white women. It's just women. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers lose their job and shit. Just off this knucklehead. He got to pay his bills. He got to survive. They don't care. All that sexual misconduct shit. All that shit started because women got in men fucking arenas and who the fuck knows? Like, I can't claim it was always her fault. I can't. But at the same time, nigga, you're not supposed to be over there. Let men do men work. Shit, the secretary stay in the office. Nigga, she in the front. He's in the other room. Send him in. She ain't even in the room with him, motherfucker. He in there handling business. Nigga, you not supposed to be around him. Sit your ass in front, nigga, with a pen and shit. Write something. I'm just saying. The whole secretary setup I've ever seen in movies and in real life, the secretary is always the person you meet before you meet the big chief. And they behind a shut door. You know, you dig? You know what I'm saying? See, this shit is old school. This shit is old school. And she supposed to have a skirt on. And some heels. Why is it set up like that? Because you the helpmate. I never said your lure in game wasn't there for a reason. You are the seductress. You are supposed to finesse people. But you're supposed to do it for the right reason. You're supposed to be leading them into the right door. It's just like a man coming up to another young brother and like spitting some allegorical game to him and then give him a card. Yo, come meet him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about no Mason shit. It could be like Men in Black. Like, that's the point. It's to get your mind open. Where I thought of it like that. Yeah, maybe I will check out your seminar. You know what I'm saying? That's what women are here for. You're supposed to bring the foods to the light. You're not supposed to be creating no damn food. And you damn sure ain't supposed to be out here shaking your motherfucking poo-poo maker. All right? You're not. I don't even know why you think that's like something grand to do. Like, you just love doing that shit. Like, your whole fucking existence on earth is going to be known as shaking your motherfucking doo-doo maker. The doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. Then building stuff. Over here gyrating. Ladies, do better. All right? But you're only going to be able to do it by the guidance of a noble man. And that's why I'm saying, hey, y'all need to fuck with some squares for a little bit. Y'all need to learn a fucking trade or something. Like, y'all be doing, underwater hand basket weaving shit. Like, nigga, what is this degree going to get you? Motherfucking research on fucking donut holes and fucking lab rats with chia pet afros. Yeah, we did a science test on lab rats, chia pet afro. Yeah. Right? All I'm saying is, y'all are the devil. The man teaches. The man is selfless. That's why he dies in war. That's why he takes on oil rig jobs and shit. Nigga, don't talk shit. You love driving them fucking cars. I don't see you stopping. Well, somebody got to get that oil out the ground. And when these motherfuckers twist this beam and pop it off, bruh, if you too close, that shit will take your fucking head off. Men be doing some crazy ass fucking work, yo. Like, we do crazy ass fucking work. Motherfuckers be dealing with electricity and shit. Electricity, B. Nigga, even if you turn it off, the tool I'm using, motherfucker, I can trip off something. It's like, bruh, 10,000 volts, 20,000 volts, 15,000 volts. Motherfucker, I gotta put signs up with a big ass red mark, danger, death. Motherfucker, like, literally, I make things that I put in fucking canisters, danger, caution. Like, motherfucker, bro, you ready for this? Or are you ready to learn from this? Because that's the weird thing about women. They don't want to listen to men, but, bro, just simple household products. You don't create that. If I overdo this dosage just by one drop, bitch, you and the whole family is dead. And just from mopping on a Sunday, all you motherfuckers is dead. If I had misplaced one label on that fucking baby food and rat poison, your ass is dead. I don't think people understand what men do. Y'all been feeding y'all kids red dye number 5 fucking 40, 50, 60 years. Who put an end to that shit? A man. It take a man to do it. It's like, it's a man, bro. It's always going to be a man. It's always going to be a pair of nuts that's going to get something done. Because that's God. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Everything has the opposite. You are the weaker vessel. So therefore, by proxy, by default, you are the devil. You are the negative. But in science, that's good. Because the negative connecting with the positive creates. All the positive is saying is, on earth, I'm the builder. I'm the one that makes shit move. So you need to follow my lead. I don't need to follow yours. And if I'm telling you, yo, you need to lay off the thugs and the drugs and the knuckleheads and the sports for like 20 years. You do. You need to start fucking some nerds. We need some good people around here, bro. The character is off. Kids don't even talk. Everybody's bro. You fucking grandmas, you bro, I'm saying. Bruh. Ladies, y'all gotta help us out, all right? I mean, that's all I'm saying. You gotta help us out. Stop with the sperm donor shit, all right? First of all, he's a perv weirdo for even doing that. I don't care how much money they fucking offer. Not going to no fucking lab and jacking off in no goddamn cup. Get the fuck out of here. I thought about it a couple times. Never happened. Nigga, that ain't no different than fucking 23andMe. And I got a video of that coming up too, where they're basically selling all that DNA to a pharmaceutical company. Who the only one in court actually trying to represent you dumbasses who did that shit. Republicans trying to help y'all out. Fucking Senator Hollings just said, you telling me you're just going to take people's DNA and sell it to a big pharmaceutical company? Yes, that's what we're planning to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to watch that video soon. See, you don't see no women talking about that video. They was the motherfuckers trying to get you to take the fucking test. Hey, demon. Hey, devil. It's time for your ass to get these books. Get this motherfucking wisdom, okay? Because you out here fucking up. Even if the girls is going to be hoes, they can at least be decent hoes. They can at least do the motherfucking job. And then at the same time, they ain't got to try to promote it to people younger than them. The whole game was silent back in the day. Y'all too out in the open with that shit. Too out in the open with that shit. You didn't fuck it. You didn't took like the little bit of kind of class it had. It used to be a late night thing. Be a late night show. Now y'all motherfuckers want to be hoes in the daytime. Change it up, man. Y'all got to get some wisdom in y'all life. Fuck the nerds for a little bit. I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't care. All right? I don't care. Okay? I ain't driven. Y'all mainstream hoes, y'all need to make some nerd kids, right? Not the autistic kids, not the thug kids, not the gay kids, not the cool kids. You need some smart kids, all right? Because the education system ain't got shit to do with why these test scores are so fucking low. These motherfuckers don't listen. They don't pay attention. They ain't sitting still. They acting ill. Courtesy of y'all. Bad parenting, but also bad DNA, okay? Enough of that shit. I don't know what you see through your fucking eyes, girl. But it's got to be negative because you've been doing a lot of negative shit. And we're all kind of tired of it. Peace and love, I'm out, though.